Hey Cats fans, we're back. It's another week in Cats footy. Didn't get the job done, unfortunately, in the elimination final, but yeah, very close in the end. 2 points, the women's final. Oh, we were so close. We had a chance there right at the end as well with that shot that just kind of went left. Yeah, heartbreaker. I think it was Shelley Scott, I think, from on an angle there, 45 degrees. It was a struggle. It kind of going to, I think the girls will walk away from that game feeling really upset about the loss. They're going to probably dwell on that over summer. It's one of those ones where we had so many opportunities to win it. The North Melbourne, credit to them, the North Melbourne defence really stood up. Our defence stood up really well. We kept them to 14 or 16 points as well. So, look, from that side of things, you got to give yourself a pat on the back. It's just that there was just that lack of connection and, maybe we could have been a little bit better kicking inside 50 and maybe converting on goal as well. Just some opportunities gone, and that's finals footy does things to you. It's really, really stressful. It's a challenging time, and I think we'll be better for it. I think next year. There's no guarantees you make it again a year later, but I think with a bit of experience, it's only going to help, and these girls are just getting better and better every year. So I would expect them to probably finish top four next year the way we've gone this year. And maybe you'll see some drop off from some other teams like your Adelaide Crows and your Brisbane and things like that. They could be around the mark again, but I think Geelong and Richmond are probably those two teams. I think North will probably get there again next year. They're surprisingly finished a little bit lower than what you would have thought they would have. But I'd say Geelong, probably going to finish higher up the ladder next time around, and hopefully give ourselves that second chance to give us a crack at a prelim, perhaps. But yeah, it was gut wrenching. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it done. But what are you going to do? Quick update on the stadium development, stage 5, looking like it's slightly delayed, but like a lot of building projects at the moment, it's probably not going to be ready around about Mayish. Look, it could. Things can happen, but probably more, maybe a few months later. I haven't got exact time frames on that yet, but what I'm hearing, it's going to be a little bit later. And Hawking came out, the CEO, through the week and was just saying, some delays with some building materials and so forth, which is going to delay most projects around town and everywhere, really. It's just it's the way it is at the moment post-COVID. Unfortunately, that's not all you can do. But it'll be good to see the fixture come out soon. I think we're looking at getting about 9 games again, so that'll be nice if we can get 9 games. It'd be good to know when they are, and hopefully we'll get some big drawing teams as well. It'd be nice to get Melbourne again. It'd be good to get someone like an Essendon. We'll never get Collingwood. Can we get Hawthorn? I reckon we're probably due for a Hawthorn. Even though we still draw a big crowd, but Hawthorn they're really bottoming out. So we're still going to pull big numbers at the MCG like we've done in previous years. Maybe we're not. So maybe it is time to bring the Hawks down to the Cattery. What do you reckon? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We're getting close to 500 subscribers. We're so close, everyone. If you could just help us a little bit if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much for joining the channel. But if you haven't, just click that button, and it really helps us get towards 500. And then we'll be aiming to get to that 1,000 goal by the end of next season if we can. And then we'll just be able to do so much more when we're able to monetize this site or this channel. We'll be able to bring so much more content to everyone. And there's so many great ideas that we've got. Paul and I are catching up Tuesday night actually to talk about some brainwaves, some ideas that we've got moving forward. We've got some great ideas for our Patreon members as well. So if you are a Patreon member, stay tuned for that. If you're not, maybe check out the Patreon channel there and see what kind of things we're offering if that's something that you'd be interested in. Francis Evans, sadly we had to say goodbye to Francis. Frank the Tank, he's gone. He was delisted and he's been picked up by Port Adelaide, so good on him for being able to extend his career for a little bit longer. Hopefully he gets a good run at it over at Port. Hopefully it's a good fit for him. Be nice to see him running around again. It's a bit of a shame he didn't get the opportunities, but I don't think he was unfairly treated by the club. I just think it was just unfortunate that your Brian Myers and your other types were really just having career best seasons, and he just couldn't find a spot. And there's a bunch of other guys in that group as well that just weren't getting chances this year, and that's just the way it goes at footy clubs sometimes. Every club has the same situation when you're flying, and there's guys that miss out and got to look for opportunities elsewhere. You don't want to let them go, but that's just how it is sometimes. I think we're looking at the rookie draft. The draft is coming up soon, the national draft, and we've promised that we'll pick up Oscar Riccardi and what's his name? Ted Closey. 2 Closeys. I don't know. We're going to have to give him a different name. Can't have 2 Closeys. if that's how you do pronounce it. I'm going to have to call him Ted Lasso or something. Come up with another name, Teddy Bear, or probably that's a terrible one. We're not going with that one, but we'll come up with something. So that's probably the next big date coming up in, was it late November or something like that? Usually the fixture drops about December time, so we'll wait and see I'm always excited to see what the fixture looks like. So we'll see when we're playing our 9 home games, and we've got some interstate games. Got a few ideas in the pipelines for some interstate things as well, which we'll announce some things in the coming weeks. Anyway, that's it. It's going to be probably shorter shows during the off season. There's not a whole lot to talk about. Usually a couple of things drop during the week and so forth. But as I said, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It really helps us. Check us out on Twitter. That's always great. We're always chatting away on Twitter. Always posting stuff on there. We've got some new footy cards we're sharing on there as well. We've got some special edition footy cards that we're sharing on our Patreon site as well. We're also on Instagram, so you can check us out there too. You can check us out everywhere, really. I think we're on Facebook now too. So even though we still got to build our presence on that a little bit. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Check out some other videos that we've got as well. Some good content there. Maybe check out our season review video. And there's always the grand final review video. If you haven't watched that enough, watch it again. If you're sick of watching the replay, how could you be sick of watching the replay? But maybe give that another run. Anyway, take care, everyone. We'll see you on the next one. See you later.